to a nice round ball, and then you can flatten it. You can take a plate and flatten it with your hand like this, applying pressure, or you can take the heel of your hand and flatten it like this. Now, if mom has cookie cutters at home, you can take a cookie cutter and cut an ornament. And you can have a lovely ornament, like so. See that? You can take a toothpick then and poke a hole through so that when it dries, you have a place to put your string through later. Now then, in order to decorate your Christmas tree, it's going to look like this right here. See the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
You're going to make a skinny snake, or maybe even you want to call it a piece of spaghetti. It's going to get so thin. See how I'm taking both hands and rolling it really thin? And what you can do then is just crisscross it across the tree. See, here's your tree, and I'm going to lay it down on the tree. And you can take and pinch it to cut it, or take scissors and cut it. Crisscrossing it back and forth. Now then, where's my scissors? Here's my scissors. You can take and trim some of these little ends off, like that, and make it nice and neat. Then you can take little pieces and make little balls and put them on the tree, like so. Then you can form a star on the top by making a marble-sized piece of clay. Take your thumb and go straight into it. See how I made that marble flat, but it's still chunky? We're going to make 5 pinches around it, nice and even. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you can go back and kind of point the stars points out a little bit and make them look prettier. If you have a toothpick, you can use that, or use a ice cream stick or some little tool maybe mom has in the kitchen she could give to you to use. And overlap your tree by putting it on the top, like so. And that's the way it's going to end up looking. Now you're going to let this dry for a whole week. Next week, after 7 days, we'll paint it. And you can take Crayola markers, put the color on there, and spritz it with water. That's the way you paint them next week. All right, here's some other ideas with your leftover clay. You can take and make another little ball. Flatten it out into a little disc. You've got another ornament now. All you have to do is put a hole in it, and next week you can paint a design on it that's going to look like, where's my little disc? There it is, it's turned over, it's hiding from me. See the little disc? This is a miniature version of what you can make bigger. See how you can make it much bigger? And that's pretty much it. For some of you older guys, you might want to try making a wreath. All you do is make a donut, and then you take your scissors after you've made the donut and just go in and cut into it like this right here to make the little holly look to it. And it ends up looking like that right there. Put little berries in groups of 3 and make a bow for it. All right, bye y'all. All right, get to going.